and c is the constant, right? Right, Hamad? So this you learned already, right?
Yes, sir.
Now in the first exercise, we just have to identify what is whether those equation are quadratic or not, right? So we have to check for this form only, right?
Yes, sir.
And if the degree is 2, then that equation is the quadratic one, right? And you also learned yesterday about the middle term splitting, right?
Yes.
So in middle term splitting, we learned that to solve the quadratic equation, we split the middle term with certain conditions, right? And you know what are those conditions, right? That the sum or addition would be what? My B, right? And product would be AC, right? So this we learned. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let us. So, Tala, are you back? Okay, so Talha has gone to collect his book, right? So let us do this. So we have already done this exercise, but Hamad will do it again, right? So that you catch up to whatever we learned so far. Right. So first exercise is about identifying the quadratic equation, right? So you see the first in the first question, they are asking whether these equations are quadratic or not, right? So the first thing we have to do is what? We have to simplify, right? So this is the whole idea of this exercise. We have to simplify the equations, right? Then we can say whether these are quadratic equation or not, right? Okay, so let us take this first question. Tala boss, are you back?
Yes, sir. I'm back. I'm back.
Yes, so please don't get bored, right? We are doing the recap, so just bear with me. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, so the first question is this, Hamad, right? So we have to simplify this, right? So this is a plus b whole square, and a plus b whole square is what, Hamad?
Identity.
Yes, so that identity is what? So a plus b whole square is what? Equal to?
A, a square plus b square equals to.
Yes, plus 2ab, right? This is the identity. So this would be how much? So this would be x square plus 1 square plus 2x into 1, right? And
Yes, sir.
this would be 2 into x and 2 into minus 3, right? So now we will again simplify. So this would be x square plus 1 plus 2x is equals to 2x minus 6, right? So we will take all these in this side, in the left hand side. So this would be how much? 2x minus 2x will get cancelled out. So this would be x square plus 1 plus 6 plus 7. right? So is this a quadratic equation or not? What is the degree of this equation?
2.
Right. So this is a quadratic equation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you want to note this down, you can note it down, right? So this was this first equation question. Okay. Now you will help me in doing, because Talha has already done up to here. So we have to catch up to Talha. And Rizwan was not, I wanted for Rizwan to just do a small recap of for Rizwan, but again, and they were the people who decided this timing, right? So
Yes.
yes, I am thinking that they somehow forgot the timing, right? So they are thinking that the timing is, and when they come at what 9 or so, so they will find out that this is not the timer.
Mm.
I guess they have not seen the message. So Hamad, are you noting it down?
Yes, sir.
So
Okay, so
because last class everyone was not there, and you mentioned the last class that from
yes,
today the timing will be changed.
yes,
But I
yes.
don't know about there.
So the operations team has already sent him the timing, right? Because Hamad is also here, and we didn't discuss about the timing. So if Hamad knows, then this one is already been made, right? So Hamad, in here in our class, we people are anime geek, right? So we love to
Mm.
talk about anime, and then in the meanwhile, we try to solve these problems, right? So Hamad, are you into animes?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so one more people.
Okay.
See, Talha.
Yes, sir.
So we
Yeah.
are we are what we are gathering, right?
Mm.
We are assembling the team of anime people. Yes. So Hamad, what are you watching currently?
Chainsaw.
Huh?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw Man. So that ended, right? Chainsaw Man has ended. Now, currently, the Demon Slayer and Hell's Paradise is airing, right?
Yes, I
Mm.
finished.
So you are also watching that Demon Slayer.
Yes, I finished.
Yes. So see,
Then,
Talha,
Mm.
Hamad is also ahead, and you have gone. You are changing the league. What is happening?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Yes. So did you note it down, Hamad?
yes, sir.
Yes. So let us do this next one problem. And oh, Rizwan, please somehow, please, if you can hear me, my, if I am telekinetic, right? Just like
Mm.
mob, just like mob, if I have some telekinesis power. So if you are reading this one, please, because then we have to give the recap again of this chapter, right? So
Yes.
we would be stuck for a while on this chapter, on this exercise. Yes. So next question is Hamad, this one, right? Okay. So this is simplified, right, Hamad? This cannot be simplified further, right? Hamad, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this cannot be simplified further. So we would not touch this part. Okay. Now this part has to be simplified. So this would be how much? The first will multiply with this one and then this one, right? So minus 2 into 3, right? And then minus of minus, so this is 2 and minus x, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what would be this term? So this is minus 2 into 3 is how much?
6.
Plus, yes, minus 6. And this is minus plus, so this would be plus 2x. Right.
Yes, sir.
Now we will take these terms in here. Okay. So this would be x square minus 2x minus 2x and then plus 6. Right. So this would be how much? X square minus 4x plus 6 is 0. Right. So is this a quadratic equation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this has degree 2. So this is a quadratic equation. Right. Now let us do this problem, sixth one, and then we will do this problem. Right. So two problem we will do, and then we will catch up to what Talha is currently doing. Right.
Yes, sir.
So did you note it down, this part?
No, sir.
Okay, so note it down and then we can discuss this next question. Yes, Talha. So did you not start anything? You are still playing game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what has happened? So who has? I would not say that you have changed your mind, but just a little bit you have diverted, right?
Hmm.
So
I
please
don't know,
come.
sir. Maybe due to this timing, I can watch. Maybe.
Yes, yes. So you are getting so at late. So in the late night, you can not in the late night, but the early night, right? Because
Hmm.
now your early nights are free, right? So
Yes.
then you can watch, right?
Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Okay.
And whenever your exam is near, please guys tell me, right? Then I will do the quick revisions of all the chapter, right?
Yes. 11
Yes.
June. 11 June.
Huh?
My exams are on 11 June.
So is your exam is in June?
Yes, 11 June.
Okay. So we'll have to do a quick revision, right? So what is the syllabus?
I
Can
think
you tell?
mine will be 9 June.
So yours will be also in June.
Yes, sir. Wait, I think I have this.
Yes, check and then we can stop whatever we are doing and we can go back and do the quick revisions, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so please send me your syllabus, Hamad, to the operations team, and then I can then manage the time so that if I had to take some extra classes, then I will take some extra classes, and then we will cover up all with whatever is left for you or whatever is left behind, right?
Sir, for me also June 11.
June 11. Okay, so today
Yes.
is so 1 month from now, right? We have
Yes.
we
1 month,
have
1 day. Yes.
yes, so we have ample enough of time, right?
Hmm.
So we will finish this chapter and then we will do the revisions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So Hamad, did you note it down?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So math is on 11th, right, Talha?
No, from 11th it will start. We don't know which one will come first.
Okay. Yes. So, but we will take our time, right? We should have some
Yes.
time in our hand, right?
Yes.
Because we don't want.
First 3 to 4 chapters.
So 1st April to 4th April.
No,
First,
first 4 chapters. Most probably.
first, I couldn't understand what are you saying. First, yes, Hamad. First to yes, first 4 chapters probably. Okay, yes. Sorry, I couldn't hear what were you saying. Right. So first 4 chapter. Right. So when we complete this chapter, then we will do the revision. Right, Hamad? Will that be okay for you? Yes. So let us complete this chapter first, and then we can. Yes, Tala. So that would be good for you also, right?
Sir, first exam is
Yes.
science. Last is mathematics.
Okay. So your last exam is mathematics, right? So we have enough. We will have enough time, right?
No,
Hopefully we
first
can.
exam. For ninth it is 9.
Okay. So math is 19.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Right. So then we have enough time, and we would probably be right on time, right? And maybe ahead of time also, right? So let us do this sixth problem, and right, because Talha can tell. Yes. So how was how were those previous chapters, Talha? Were they tough or were they easy enough?
Yes, sir. They were easy.
Yes.
It was easy.
Yes. So
Especially elimination method. Too easy, sir. Too easy.
yes. So that one method is right. Yes. So sixth question. Right, Hamad? So you can see again, we have to use that identity. And this time it is a minus b whole square, right? So a minus b whole square is how much? A square, b square, and minus 2ab, right? Right, Hamad?
Yes, sir.
So again, we will not touch this part. This is simplified enough, right? So x square plus 3x plus 1, and in the right hand side we have x square plus 2 square minus 2x into 2. Right. Is that correct? Hamad, is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is x square plus 3x plus 1, and then x square plus 4 minus 4x, right? So again, we will take all these term in this side. So so 3x plus 4x is 7x, and this guy cancels out, right? So this is 7x and minus, oh, so right. So you see, when we were looking into this term, these terms, so it was looking like a quadratic term, degree of 2, right? But when we simplified all these terms, so we found out that the degree of this equation is how much, Ahmad? So degree of this
1.
equation, 1, right? Absolutely correct. Yes. So degree is 1. So this is a linear equation, right? Linear equation and in one variable, because we have only one variable. So this is a linear equation. So not quadratic, right? So that is why we have to first simplify and then tell whether it is quadratic or not, right? So this is not a quadratic equation. Right, so note it down, and then we will do this eighth problem, and then we are back, right, Talha? Yes, so please note it down, Hamad. Yes, Talha. Boss, where are you? Is Talha not? Yes, Talha is here. Yes, Hamad, did you note it down?
Yes, sir. Last.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Talha, where are you? Talha, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes, so did you go to somewhere for just a moment?
Yes, sir. Actually, I forgot to inform you that my pen ran out of ink, so that's why
Your
I went
what?
to switch a pen.
Yes, so you did not have your pen with you.
I did not inform you. I'm sorry.
Huh? So no. So what is happening? What are you saying? So these are trivial things, right? So no need to. And did you had your some snacks after coming from school? Did you had some? Hmm? Yes. So this eighth question, Hamad, right? Yes. So you can see that we have to use another identity, right? So what is that identity? Yes, Amma. So we have to use one other identity, right? Can you guess what is that identity?
Sir, x minus 2 from x minus y to the whole cube.
Yes. So a minus b whole cube, right? And first I will write what is a plus b whole cube, right? So this is how much? This is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab square plus 3a square b, right? Or you can write it this way also. So a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b, right? So this is the identity, right? So this identity will be used in this question, x plus 2 whole cube, right? So do this in your home, right? And then you will get the hang of it, right? And what is the next identity that we have to use in this equation? So a minus b whole cube would be how much? So this would be a cube and minus b, so minus b, right? And if we take the square of b, so that would be positive. So again 3ab square and b is negative, so this is the a minus b whole cube, right? You remember, right, Ahmad?
Yes, sir.
So again, so use this identity in here. So this would be how much? X cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1. This is equal to x cube minus 2 cube, right? Plus 3. A is x, b is minus 2 square, right? And then you have minus of 3 a square b, right? So this would be how much? X cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1, x cube minus 8 plus 4 3s are 12x and minus of 6x square, right? Talha, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so did you had some snacks? You just came from your school, right?
Yes.
Yes. So please don't be empty stomach, right? Because it is very hot in there, right? Temperature is very high. So x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 minus x cube plus 8 minus 12x and then plus 6 square, right? So x cube will cancel and we have minus 4x square plus 6x square, so 2x square. And then minus 12x minus x, so minus 13x. And then plus 1 plus 8, so plus 9. Right. So what is the degree of this equation, Hamad? Yes, Hamad. Hamad, are you there or your mic, are you speaking or your mic is muted or what? Hamad, is Hamad there? Yes, Hamad is there. So are you speaking, Hamad? Because I can't hear you. Can you hear Hamad, Talha? Talha? Okay, I can't hear people. Yes, yes. So can anyone hear me? Talha and Hamad, anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. So yes. So what is the degree of this equation? This
Sir,
equation. Yes. So two. So this is a quadratic equation, right? Okay, so by looking at this equation, we see that the degree was appearing to be 3. So this was appearing like a cubic equation, right? But when we solved this further, when we solve this, so we saw that this cube got cancelled and we are left with that quadratic one, right? So this was the whole idea of this first question, right? So all these questions were just about simplifying the equation, right? And then lastly, we found out that this equation is indeed a quadratic equation, not a cubic equation. Right, so please note this down and then we can do the word problems. Talha, are you there? Where did you go? Talha,
Yes, sir.
yes, yes. So you were not around for some time. Did you go somewhere? Or?
Sorry. I was mute. I didn't realize.
Okay. Yes. Yes, so Hamad, are you noting it down? And this was your homework, Talha, right? And you sent me your homework, right? So you sent me your homework, yes. 2x square minus 13x plus 9, right? So you sent me this. Yes, Hamad, noted.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now, Tala, we are back.
Yes.
So now let us do these word problems, right? Okay, so now the turn will then the cycle will start, right? So first I will do this problem and then second one will Talha's turn and then the last one would be Hamad's turn, right? Okay. Yes, so let us look into this question. So the area of rectangular plot is 528 meters square, right? So the rectangular plot has 2 dimensions, right? So rectangular plot has 2 dimensions, right? And what are those? So the first one is the length, right? And the other one is the breadth, right? And the area is how much? So this is the area. So the area is given, which is how much? Which is 528 meters square, right? So this is 528 meters square. And let's say the length is X and breadth is Y, right? So what is the area of a rectangle? Hamad. If you have some length and breadth, so what is the area?
The length is x.
Yes, so length is x and breadth is y. Right. So area of rectangle, let's say ABCD. Right. So area of ABCD would be how much? Length into breadth, right? So this is the area of rectangle, right? Right, Hamad?
Yes, sir.
So length is, we have assumed that this is x, and the breadth we have assumed that this is y. And from the question, it was given that what is the area? So this is 528 meters square. Right. So x, y is 528. Right. Now,
Yes.
can you tell me, right? So this part I asked Talha, and he got the right answer. So what is the degree of this equation, Ahmad?
One.
1. Can we lock your question or answer?
Yes.
Yes. So you see the power of x is 1, right? And power of y is 1. So 1 plus 1 is right. 2, right?
Mm,
So degree is 2 here, right?
Yes.
So degree is 2. So this is a quadratic equation, but not in one variable, in two variable, right?
Yes, sir.
And we have to change this y so that it comes as a factor of or as a function of x, right? So this is our idea. We have to write y as function of x, right? So how we can write this part, right? So this we have to figure out. So we have to look into this question again, right? So in this question, it is written that the length of the plot is 1 more than. So length is x, which is 1 more than twice its breadth, right? So this is given, right, Ahmad?
Yes, sir.
So we can find what would be y from here. So this would be x minus y is 2y. So y is x minus 1 by 2, right? Now we know how y is dependent on x, right? So we
Yes,
can
sir.
put this value in here. Okay. So if we put, let's say this is equation 1 and this is 2. So put the value of y in equation 1, right? So this would be how much? X minus 1 by 2 and 520. So 528 goes here. So this would be x square minus x, and then 2 into 528 is how much? 56, and this is 10, right? So we can take this 1056 in this right hand side. So this would be right. So now this looks like a quadratic equation, the general form of the quadratic equation, right? So this was
Yes, sir.
about this question. We have to write the quadratic equation, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation, right? So this is the answer. So please, do you have any doubt in this part, or do
No,
you
sir.
have any? No. So please note it down, and then we will do. So Talha, we will do the second question, right? Right, Talha? Yes, Talha, where are you? Talha, are you
Yes, sir, I
around?
am here. Yes, sir. The screen, sir, it was like sideways, then straight, sideways, then straight, sideways, then straight.
Yes, yes, no, no worries. No worries. I thought that how many times will you will you miss whatever I yes. So I thought that in quick succession you are coming and then you are going somewhere, right? So
No, no.
Yes. So you did this first question, right? This second question we did, right?
No, sir.
Hello.
We finished like over there only. You gave the homework. You were about to start, but then you said like we'll do next class.
Okay. So yes. So I think that we wrote this equation, right? We ended up reaching the last equation, right? So are you also noting it down, Tala?
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Okay. So please note it down, and then you guys tell me where should I put this screen, right? So whenever you guys need me to scroll down the screen, then I will do that, right? Yes. So did you guys note it down up to this point?
Yes, sir.
And Talha, what about you?
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes. So yes, again, I am thinking that again I have to do the recap of this. What is happening with Rizwan and Adil? Right. So can you guys recall the meaning of the zeros, right? So what was the meaning of the zeros? Can you guys recall?
To make it an equation, right? Like
So the
that.
zeros was when we put that value in the function. So the function becomes zero, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So if some px was there and if we write px value of some, let's say alpha and beta. So if you put in place of x, we put alpha and beta, so that the equation becomes zero. Right. So that was the idea of the zeros. Right, Talha?
Yes.
Yes. So did you guys note it down?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And Hamad, what about you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So yes. So this second question, Talha, your turn, right? So we have these three informations. So consecutive, positive, integers, right? So these three are important information. So the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers, right? So let's say I have one number is 3. So what would be the next consecutive number?
Next consecutive
Integer. What would be the next integer after 3?
4.
Yes, 4. Yes, yes. So 3 and then 3 plus 1, right? And let's say if I have
Yes.
18, so that would be 18 well, plus 1, 19, right? So let's say if I have one number is x. So what would be then the next consecutive number?
X plus y equals z or something.
X plus 1, right?
Yes. Oh, x plus 1.
Yes. So 3, 3 plus 1, 18, 18 plus 1. If we have x, so then x plus 1, right? So
Yes.
these are consecutive positive integer, right? Positive meaning
Hmm.
if I get let's say minus 18, right? So what would be the consecutive number? Minus 17 would be the next number, right? But this is
Yes.
not positive integer, right? So this is a negative integer, right? So in here, the value of x would be only be positive, right? So this is about the consecutive positive integer. So these are the two numbers, x and x plus 1, right? Right, Tala? And in
Yes.
the question, they are writing that the product. So product would be how much? Product would be x into x plus 1, right?
Yes.
So from the question, they are saying that product of these number is 306, right?
Hmm.
So this would be x square plus x is equals to 306. So x square plus x minus 306, right? So this is the equation. Okay, so this is the equation that they were asking, right? Any doubt in this problem? Hamad, do you have any doubt in this problem?
Yes.
Okay. Did you say sure or did you say no?
No.
No. So the first principle of our class is that chill. We have to become chill, right? Right. So no pressure, no hesitation, no anything, right? Only some concentration in our class, right? And then in the chilling way, we do our classes, right? Right. So this is the principle, right, Talha? Talha, again, did you go? Okay.
Oh my God, why do I keep muting, sir? I put them keep muting.
Yes. So no question, right? So did you guys note this down? And then this is Hamad's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so should I erase this and move on to the next question?
Sure.
Yes, Hamad, did you note it down?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we will understand this question bit by bit. So this is a long question and yes. So Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him, right? So
Of
there are,
course.
yes, yes, of course, she would be 26, yeah, right? So yes, so let's say Rohan's age is, right? So we have two unknowns here, right? Rohan's and Rohan's mother's age, right? So first assume that Rohan's age is X, right?
X.
And what would,
Two unknowns. Yes.
yes, so mother's age would be, right, Y.
Right.
Right, Hamad?
Yes, sir.
So from the first part, what you can say from this information. So let's say this is mother's age. This is 26 years older than the son's age, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the first information, right? Right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And in the next part, what they are telling us to do. So 3 years from now, right? 3 years from now. So let us calculate Rohan's age 3 years from now, right? So this would be how much? So presently it is X. So after, let's say my age is 30 years and 3 years from now, what would be my age? That would be
3
30,
years. 3x. 3
not
plus
30,
x.
so 33 years, right?
Yes.
So, so that would be, so now presently it is X. So after 3 years, this would be how much?
3 plus x.
Right, Hamad, X plus 3, right?
Or x plus 3. Okay.
Right? 3 plus X, X plus 3, both are same, right?
Okay.
And what would be the mother's age, Hamad?
What, sir?
What would be the mother's age after 3 years?
5
So,
plus 26.
right. y plus 3, right?
Yes.
We are calculating after 3 years, right?
Mm,
So that would be y plus 3. Now look into this question. So they are saying that the product of their ages. So what would be the product there? Product would be x plus 3 and y plus 3. Right. So this is the product of their ages 3 years from now. And this is 360, right? So again, from the question, the product of their ages 3 years from now is 360, right? Right. So clear this point, clear.
mm. Yes.
Hamad, is it clear? Hamad, yes, Hamad, is it clear this point? Maybe your mic is not working. Can you hear the Talha, what Hamad is saying?
No, sir.
Okay, so yes, so Hamad, your mic
Oh, wait,
is
he's not even in the. Okay, he left and joined again.
okay. Yes, yes. So Hamad, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now we have to write the quadratic equation, right? Not the linear equation in two variable, right? So we have to write the quadratic equation. So we can write the value of y in here, right? So we have calculated y as function of x, so we can put this here. So this would be how much? X plus 3 would be, this is 26 plus x, right? Plus 3 is 360. So this would be how much? X plus 3 and then x plus 29, right? This is 360. So then we have to again further simplify. So x multiplied with this one, 3 multiplied with this one. So x plus 29 and then 3x plus 29. Right. So this is 360. And then this would be how much? So this would be x squared plus 29x plus 3x plus this is how much? 27 80, right? So 360. Now x squared plus 29 plus 3. So this is 32x and plus 87 minus 362. So this is how much? So x squared plus 32x and minus of 3 and then 5, 7 and then 273, right? So this is the quadratic equation, right? Right, guys? Any problem?
No, sir.
Right. So you guys can
No.
take this as your homework, okay?
Hmm.
And Talha, please watch because the episodes are peaking, right?
Hmm.
They are getting very interesting. Okay. So
Okay.
the last episode was spectacular, right, Ahmad? Did you
Yes,
watch?
sir.
Yes. So that episode was so they are fighting with the number 4, upper moon number 4, and that episode is
Fine.
fire.
Yes, sir.
So please watch that. Start watching, right, Talha?
No, sir, I finished that.
Yes.
So you have finished that. Okay, yes. So
Yes.
now, yes, we are waiting for the next episode, right, Ahmad?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Tala, I'm telling you. So it is getting very interesting. So please, right? Yes.
Yes.
So you guys, did you guys so take this as your homework, right? Try this question and then we can discuss in the next class, right? And I'm guessing that I have to again repeat these questions, right? So this, then again this will be repeated. So please, Kaya, I'm sorry, I'm telling you